back, Hannah. Remind me again how Mozart's greatest hits help the plants?
Basically, the vibrations of the sound waves in classical music help create movement in the cells and distribute nutrients. Makes them grow much faster.
Fascinating. The mayor's wife called. She wants a basket for Easter.
Mrs. Buford?
Yeah.
She must want to try out our produce before her husband's fundraiser next month. Oh. Zoe, if we impress her, she could buy over 1,000 baskets for the event.
That'd be huge.
Yeah. And if that happens, I might just have to move into the greenhouse for a few weeks.
You know, I could help take some things off your plate if you teach me how to prep the orders. I am your assistant after all.
I know. I promise I will. Soon.
You said that when you hired me a year ago.
My husband calls it a control issue. I call it caring. A lot.
Well, as the saying goes, your greatest strength can often be your greatest weakness.
Okay. Are you sure you feel good about delivering these Saturday on your own?
Yes.
If you want, we can go over the best routes on the map for each
You
location.
mean the map we've gone over together 5 times already?
I just want you to feel as prepared as possible.
I know.
Oh, and remember, whatever you do,
Don't take Coastal Road.
Right.
Potholes galore.
Okay, I'm impressed. All right, let me just do the final touches.
Does this mean I get to at least tie the bow?
This one has to be flawless. Right. Okay. Almost there.
Hannah, it's perfect. Plus, you were supposed to leave hours ago.
Oh, no, you're right. I have to go. Okay. Travel safe, little basket. A lot riding on you. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Enjoy your Easter weekend.
You too.
Hi, this message is for Hannah Moore. I'm calling in regards to an appointment with Dr. Williams that just became available for today. If you're able to make it in by 1 o'clock, please call us back as soon as possible.
Yes.
Dr. Williams' office.
Hi, this is Hannah Moore. I am calling to confirm that my husband and I can definitely be there at 1 o'clock today.
Great, we'll see you then.
Thank you so much. You have no idea what this means.
It's our pleasure.
Bye.
Hey, Ro, I'm home.
Hey, you didn't answer any of my texts or calls.
Oh, it wasn't on purpose. You know me when I'm in the zone at the greenhouse.
I just had no idea where you were. I was starting to get pretty worried.
Well, this is why I shared our locations on each other's phones. You can always check it to see where I am.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Thanks for caring. I will try to be better about my phone from now on.
Do you realize we were supposed to leave for my parents' house 2 hours ago? Hannah, you haven't even packed yet.
I'm sorry. I lost track of time. Finalizing Easter orders. I can be back in 5 minutes. Besides, it's actually a good thing we haven't left already. We would have missed something very important.
And what's that?
Dr. Williams' office called. They got us an appointment this afternoon.
Not another doctor's appointment.
Oh, this isn't just any doctor. This is the exclusive family planning specialist I've been trying to get us in to see for months. Someone, I think, had to cancel last minute for holiday plans with their family or something.
Prioritizing family plans. Imagine someone doing that.
I am. I'm prioritizing planning our family.
So what, you and I aren't a family then?
Bro, you know what I mean. Every day that goes by, the clock is ticking. I'm not getting any younger. Besides, if we leave now, we will make the appointment just in time.
Okay, but Hannah, you promised this weekend would be about us. I told you I just need a breather from all these
Okay,
appointments.
it'll just be a quick trip on the way to your parents' house. We can't turn this down. The wait list is over a year out.
Yeah, but you and I both know if this appointment doesn't go well, it's going to ruin the entire weekend. I mean, Hannah, I was really looking forward to having a stress-free getaway with you.
Are you kidding? I've been taking expired prenatal vitamins.
You're not even listening to me.
What? Yes, I am. Honey, I'm just trying to get us there on time. Can we stop at the pharmacy on the way? Ro? Ro, did you hear me? What's up? Why are you looking at me like that?
We need a break
From trying to have a baby?
from each other. I think it's best if we don't talk this weekend.
But won't that be awkward if we don't talk at your parents' house?
No, because I'm going alone. Hannah, we haven't been on the same page for months. No. Maybe some space could be good.
Rowan.
I'll see you when I get back.
He's been a bit more distant lately, but not this distant. Rowan's never asked to spend a holiday apart. He said he doesn't even want to talk this weekend. We've barely gone a single day in over 10 years without speaking. Brooke, what would you do if you were me?
Well, when I'm stressed, I bake. A toxic trait my family feeds, no pun intended. But since that doesn't actually fix problems, I would do the only thing I know that does. I'd get on my knees and I'd beg God for help.
I tried that once when I was younger. It didn't work.
Well, at the very least, you shouldn't be alone for Easter. Come to Sunday service with us.
Thanks, but church isn't really my thing.
You went with Rowan when you first got married, though, right?
I gave it a shot with him once, so then we both just stopped going altogether.
Sorry to interrupt, but I figured you could use a coffee to go with Brooks Bakery.
Thanks, Jonathan.
Are you headed to golf?
No, I skipped playing for today so I can pick up Kylie from school and you guys can keep chatting.
Thanks, honey.
Wow, blueberry this time.
Oh, yeah, perks of Hannah's garden.
These are amazing. I might take 1 or 5 for the road to share with Kylie, obviously.
Obviously, yeah. See what I mean? They enable me.
Love you.
Love you, too.
I wish Rowan and I were more like that. You guys just seem so perfect.
We have a great relationship, but we are definitely not perfect. Believe me, we have had our share of struggles.
How does anybody make a marriage work?
Why don't you try something for me? Ask God to show you.
I told you already. I've done that before. He doesn't answer me.
Maybe just give it one more shot. What do you got to lose? Just talk to him like a friend.
Wow. Crisis really does bring out the baker in you.
Not you two.
What got here? It's a fruitful day. Oh. Wow. That's you. That's you.
I cannot believe I'm doing this. Hi, God. It's been a while to say the least. You and I both know the last time I tried to ask you for something, it didn't really work out. But, I'm a little desperate. I really want to save my marriage, and I have no idea how to. So, I'm not going to ask you for a lot here. But if you could give me some sort of, guidance or a sign as to what I should do. Yeah. I didn't think you'd answer. Can't be. Hello?
Good evening, miss. I found what you've been looking for.
Who is this?
Oh, sorry, I just now realized how late it is. I found your watch buried in the sand today at Pier Beach.
I'm sorry, you must have the wrong number.
Well, the number is engraved right here on the watch. 555-0189. Is that correct?
Yes, that's this number, but I'm not missing a watch.
Well, in all my years, I've never found a piece of jewelry with a phone number engraved on it. Must have been pretty important for someone to do that. Also, it looks like there's a name. Starts with an R, then an O. Oh, the rest is faded. But it must be maybe 5 letters long. Followed by a date of some kind. October 11th. That mean anything to you?
Yeah, my anniversary is October 11th. And my husband's name is Rowan, but he doesn't even wear a watch. What a weird coincidence.
Well, it's a first for me, that's for sure. But I don't believe in coincidences. Tell you what, I could meet you or your husband down at Pier Beach tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. if you'd like to come and have a look at it.
Yeah, sure. I can meet you there.
Great. I'll be sitting on the bench at the boardwalk. Have a good evening, miss.
I know. Everything about it is just so strange. Rowan's name on the watch, anniversary. The weirdest part was the timing. I couldn't sleep, so I tried praying, and the phone literally rang in the middle of prayer.
See? God did answer.
Yeah, but what kind of answer is that? It doesn't even make sense.
I have no idea, but I am with the mystery watchman on this one. I don't believe in coincidences either. Honestly, for me, the most confusing part of it all is why on earth do you still have a landline phone?
Well, okay, no one really knows this except for Rowan, but I have kept the same landline since I was little, just in case my dad might ever call. It's the only way he'd be able to get a hold of me.
Oh, Hannah.
It's all good. That must be him. I'll call you if I need you, okay?
Okay, I will be around.
Okay. Hi there.
Ah,
Hi.
you must be the woman here to see the mystery watch.
That's me.
I'm Franklin.
Hannah.
Pleasure to meet you.
Me too.
Would you care to sit? Beautiful day out.
Sure, yeah. Thanks.
You know, I usually find items people have been looking for. Sounds to me like this one was looking for you.
Wow, that does look like my husband's name and our anniversary date, but I still don't recognize this watch at all.
I think you should keep it anyway.
No, I couldn't.
No, I already told you. I don't believe in coincidences. You don't mind me asking. What made you say yes, man?
Yes to what?
Well, to meet me here today, seeing the watch. My gut's telling me you were hoping for something.
I don't know what I was hoping for in coming here. You discovered this watch at a very serendipitous moment.
How so?
I was, praying when you called.
Oh.
I hadn't done that since I was 10 years old. I just felt very, lost and confused last night about my marriage. I decided to ask for an answer. And then right on cue, the phone rang. And you told me about this random watch that has my husband's name on it and our anniversary. And I couldn't ignore that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to spill all that on you. I just...
God works in mysterious ways.
You sound like my friend Brooke.
Look, I don't want to impose, but if you like, I could try and help you figure out what this watch could mean.
That's very kind of you, but I'm sure you have many better things to do on Easter weekends than help a stranger hunt down the meaning behind an old watch.
Oh, believe it or not, I'm free as a bird. My son's got exciting plans for the weekend. He's a big-time journalist.
Oh.
Travels the world.
Wow, he must be so proud. Oh, traveling the world sounds amazing. Sure he wishes he could be with you for the holiday, though.
Ah, it's all right. Get by just fine on my own. But you're right. I'm sure I'm proud.
You know, I would love your help, but to be honest, I don't even know where to begin on something like this.
You know, I think I know just the place.
Oh?
Can you join me?
Sure. Huh.
Word around town is the owner here is a vintage jewelry expert. So maybe she can give us a good lead.
Great.
I'll be with you in just a minute, honey.
Oh. We'll look around.
My husband, Rowan, and I used to be that way. So excited to get married, live out the dream together.
How did he propose?
He did everything he could to keep me from guessing when it would happen. Took me ring shopping almost every week just to throw me off. It drove me crazy. Anytime we were out, he'd purposefully reach down to tie a shoe or pick something up off the ground, make me think it was happening, and he'd just look up at me with that teasing twinkle in his eye. He knew I couldn't resist.
Well, did he succeed at surprising you?
Yeah. We were actually headed to our favorite sushi spot. And I knew the route well, so of course he had to distract me. He's an architect, so he asked me to read some building proposal as he drove, and by the time I looked back up, he was parked on an empty plot of land.
Plot of land?
Yeah, he knew I dreamed of owning my own greenhouse. So he led me out to the middle of the field, took my hand, and said he had purchased the land with everything he had saved. He said the investment was a symbol that he would always support my dreams. And then he got down on one knee in the dirt and said he wanted to grow a life together from the ground up.
It's beautiful.
I don't know where we went wrong. I thought for sure we'd be able to weather any storm.
I know we've just met, but I believe you and your husband's love is worth fighting for. The sun rises again after every storm.
What if this one's left behind too much damage?
Just don't give up.
I'm sorry about that wait. Those lovebirds are the cutest thing. My name is Pearl. What you got for me?
This is what we have for you.
Ooh, she's a beauty. May I?
We're looking for any information you can find about his origins.
I'll be right back.
Oh, excuse me. Where's the restroom?
Just around the corner.
Oh, thank you. I'll be right back. Just, try it on.
Pearl, I think this is the one. What's the price on this one?
1,000 even, huh?
Were you ever married, Franklin?
I was. Still miss her every day.
Yeah, I knew I recognized something about this watch. Your watch is an early edition model from a specialized clockmaker. People come here looking for his stuff all the time. Now, I didn't connect the dots at first because the symbol on the face is so obscured. Now, see these two hands? That's his trademark symbol. Been so since '63. Now, if you look closely on yours, it's the same exact thing.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, looks like they're holding an invisible bowl.
So where can we find him?
I figured you'd ask. So I grabbed his old business card. The shop's in the next town over.
Thanks, Pearl. Been a big help.
Well, you just let me know if I can do anything else for you.
Actually, there is something you can do. Put that ring the young lady loved on my card. Don't tell the couple until after we leave, though.
It's nice to know there's still good people out there.
Wait, you don't even know them?
It's Good Friday. Something was bought for me at a much higher price once that I definitely didn't deserve. Opportunities like this are just a small way for me to pay it forward.
It's all taken care of. I'll give them the good news as soon as you leave.
Thanks, Pearl. We'll be on our way.
You are not going to believe this. Somebody just watching this room.
Thank you.
Shall we?
Yeah, right behind you. I think this is it. Oh, closed?
Well, probably for the best today. My church's Good Friday service starts in 30 minutes, so.
Oh.
Would you like to join me?
Oh, that's very sweet of you, but I think I'm just gonna go home.
All right, then. Should we meet back here tomorrow morning? Same spot?
Sure, 9 a.m.?
Great. Well, have a good night.
Thank you, you too.
See you bright and early.
Sounds good. Thanks again.
Thank you.
No, because I'm going alone. All right. Okay. Llama. Okay. Crane. Okay. Oh, no, I got it. Robot giraffe. Ding, 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 ding. Another victory for the books.
Really, Rowan? Since when does a skyscraper look like a robot giraffe?
Hold on. That is supposed to be a skyscraper?
Yes.
Come on.
Well, if Hannah were here, she definitely would have gotten it. Hey, sweetheart, we should go check on the kids.
But aren't the losers supposed to clean up?
Well, sure, yeah. I can stay and clean this up if you want to take on those diapers by yourself.
Looks like you're on your own for this one, Rowan.
Smart move, Henry. And I will take out the trash.
How about some tea?
Sure, Mom, yeah.
You know, you've been staring at her number since you got here.
Yeah, I just feel like maybe I shouldn't have come here without her.
I don't know if we've told you this, but there was a time when your father and I were on very rocky soil.
You and Dad?
Honey, what did I tell you about letting the kids know that we're not perfect?
It was after you and your sister left for college. Between the two of you, we spent 25 years of our marriage raising kids. Then one day, we were empty nesters. Suddenly, your dad and I were alone again, felt like strangers. Didn't know who we were apart from being parents.
Our only issue is growing our family. I don't fault her for wanting that. I mean, I wanted to, but the longer we try and fail, it's driving a wedge between us. Nothing I do feels like it's enough anymore.
Have you considered you're looking at it the wrong way?
What do you mean?
I used to think that if I could just fix your mother, that everything would be great. But I only asked God to change her. It wasn't until he revealed things about my life that I realized I had to deal with my own heart first. Believe me, it takes a great deal of humility.
I just don't think I'm the problem here. I have done everything I can.
It's gonna take something bigger than yourself to fix your marriage, son.
If you decided to spend a couple of days apart, maybe approach this time differently. Give God space to work on you both.
Hey, this is Rowan. Sorry I missed your call. Please leave a message.
Premiering Tuesday.
Oh, just a second.
Okay. Clearly you could use some fresh air and sunshine. Come on, get dressed. Let's walk.
Okay, how much farther?
Just a couple more steps. Da-da-da-da. Here we are.
Wow. It is beautiful.
Worth the trek here, right?
Okay, I get what you're doing here. But I was serious when I said I am done with this whole watch search.
Oh, wait, listen. You said it yourself. The timing was beyond strange. And then the RO with the October 11th engraved on it. You can't just ignore that.
Yeah, I can. Because there's nothing this watch can fix. Maybe Rowan is done loving me, and my dreams aren't his anymore, and maybe he wants to leave just like my father did.
Look, I can't pretend to know what's going to happen. And sure, maybe it's all just a coincidence, but what if it's not?
I don't want to waste my time on a rabbit trail that can't save my marriage.
Okay, hear me out. It's your phone number on it, right? And you've been holding onto that landline in hopes of reconnecting with your dad one day. So what if God is leading you to some sort of closure about him?
I hadn't thought about that.
Again, I could be wrong, but I feel like if you stop now, you're always going to regret not finding out exactly what it means. Time tells all truths.
Hey, wait, what time is it?
9 o'clock?
No, I'm supposed to meet Franklin at the clock shop, like, right now.
Wait, so you're not giving up?
If I don't make it in time, there's no way to reach him, and he has the watch.
We better get moving. Come on, this way.
Oh, good, I didn't miss you. I am sorry, I'm so late.
Don't worry about it. That's life.
Yeah,
After you.
thank you.
Wow. What's this?
Yeah, I made 100 gold watches this exact style.
So there's no way to know who sold it to you?
Oh, no, I didn't say that.
Oh, you're taking it apart?
Sometimes Picasso would number his paintings. There's a way to keep track of his art. I do the same with my watches. Hopefully the number on this one will jog my memory.
So either Picasso or watches.
I wouldn't go that far.
Why the symbol of the hands?
Ah, well. That picture behind you, it's me and my twin brother. We were inseparable. In high school, we fixed up that camper van with plans to take off on a road trip the minute we graduated, but signed up to fight in the Vietnam War instead.
Oh, that must have been hard.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even say goodbye when he left. And then the war ended, and word came that he was deemed missing in action. I blame myself for the way I treated him. Anna, could you hand me that case, please?
Yes,
Please, thank
sure.
you. Where was I?
You said you blamed yourself.
Ah, that's right. I left everything. Took off alone on a road trip that we'd planned together. believing it would somehow bring my brother home. The trip ended and I felt more hopeless than ever. I remember as I parked, I looked down and my knuckles were pale from clutching the wheel the whole trip. And it was then that I realized I'd been trying to force something that was beyond my control. So I released my grip and opened my hands and just let go of everything, all of it. Yeah.
It was powerful.
Something in me changed. You know, I got back and started to live in each moment. That's why I love clocks so much. Yeah, they're a constant reminder.
Of what?
The secret of waiting. If you open your hands and embrace those long stretches between where you are and where you want to be, the possibilities will amaze you.
How exactly?
Well, take, for example, that ice cream shop. Now, it used to be Mabel's Homemade, best ice cream I ever had. Even when it rained, there was a lineup. And in that line, people had life-changing encounters, all because people were willing to wait.
So what happened to it?
It was replaced by the franchise. I mean, it's good, but it's not Mabel's Homemade.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah, I can't help but think how much has been missed because of it. Nowadays, people just don't have time for the unexpected. Time is a gift, all of it. I got it. I can't believe it.
What is it?
This is the first gold watch I ever made. I'll never forget this sweet British woman who, she bought it as an anniversary gift for her husband. She wanted it to symbolize how their love was as pure as gold.
Do you remember what the engravings mean?
No, I'm afraid I can't help you with that. This engraving's not my work. She must have had it done later.
Grandpa!
Speaking of time, waiting.
I got my book. I'm ready to open the last day.
Oh, well, we can't open it quite yet, Jack. You remember why?
Because today's only the second day? But tomorrow's the third, the day Jesus broke out of his tomb. Then can we open it?
Yes, but for now, we have to wait patiently.
Okay.
That's my boy. It only took me a minute to reassemble this watch.
Do you still happen to have the contact info for the lady who bought it?
The details engraved on the back are very personal to me, and we are trying to figure out why.
I'm sorry, I don't remember. Come to think of it, Mickey was the one who delivered the watch. His memory's clear as a bell. He left his phone behind today, but if you two are willing to wait a bit, we're scheduled to meet up at my house once he's finished.
You guys can come with me and Grandma and make homemade ice cream while you wait.
Wait, as in Mabel's homemade ice cream?
No, I didn't say I wasn't biased. Come and join us. And try the ice cream for yourselves. Unless, of course, you have a tight schedule.
No, we have the time.
Hey. Welcome to the homestead.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah, it's our little slice of heaven. It's important to have somewhere you can breathe easier at.
I know the feeling.
Same. It's exactly why I bought a heritage cottage at the end of Country Lane. It's just something comforting about living in a house with historical roots. It's like going back in time.
Grandma!
I thought that you were just grabbing a book. I didn't know that you were making new friends.
Mabel, this is Hannah and Franklin. They're here to wait for Mickey.
And to make ice cream.
We hear it's famous.
Oh, I don't know why he insists on letting everyone know that.
Why wouldn't I? My wife is a legend, and I'll shout it from the rooftops.
Well, good timing. I'm just prepping for the next batch.
Easter special is strawberry ice cream.
Why don't you lend Franklin your extra pair of boots? And I think I've got a pair that'll fit Hannah just fine.
Boots?
Oh, we do it the old-fashioned way. Come on.
Okay.
No.
You weren't kidding when you said the old-fashioned way.
Meet Buttercup.
Ever milked a cow before?
Can't say that I have.
Go get her.
What, me? Yeah. Just approach her from the side, so slow-like, and cows like to feel calm, at ease.
You got this.
You're tense. She can sense it. Just there.
Hi, Buttercup.
Focus on her. Care about her.
You're a pretty girl. How you doing, Buttercup?
Yeah, now when you feel ready, just take up her halter there. That's it. Now we go to the barn.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
You got it. There you go. Fresh milk.
Here we go.
Rain or shine, I'd wait in line to eat this any day.
Can I have some more, please?
Well, maybe later, sweetie. That'll be Mickey. Hopefully you'll have some answers about your watch.
Oh, I don't know how, but I honestly forgot about it.
That's what happens when you're living in the moment.
Uncle Mickey!
Someone better have saved me some ice cream.
Wait, I saw it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I guess I never finished that story, did I?
Typical Ernie.
This is my twin brother, Mickey. Mickey, meet Hannah and Franklin.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you both.
Come on, Jack. Let's get Uncle Mickey some ice cream.
Come on, we'll sit down. I'll finish the story.
Okay, so you have to tell us what happened after the war.
Well, let's see. Where did I leave off? Oh, Mickey showed up out of the blue. He'd been injured.
But alive. In Nam, I was captured and held captive.
That must have been terrifying.
Yes. I'd always relied on other people in those months of solitude. With everything else stripped away, I discovered what it meant to truly rely on God.
Turns out time apart was what we needed. And we've been stronger for it ever since.
Amen to that. Plus, we all know the real reason I reconciled with Ernie here was because I could never give up on Mabel's homemade ice cream.
Well, I don't blame you for that.
Well, you can thank Hannah and Franklin for this batch. Oh, that reminds me. They have a question about that first solid gold watch I ever made.
Oh, yeah, the one the sweet British lady bought.
Told you, memory is sharp. Do you remember where you delivered it to?
Oh, let me think. That was what, over 50 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She asked to have the watch delivered to a diner her daughter owned, so it wouldn't ruin the surprise for her husband.
Well, which diner was it?
It was your regular mom-and-pop type place, advertising the best cup of coffee this side of the Mississippi. I can't recall the name, but it was across from a baseball field. I remember thinking how ironic it was. The team had a turtle for a mascot, considering how slow they moved.
You don't mean the old baseball field on Terrace Street, do you?
That's it. The Terrace Turtles.
My son used to play baseball games there. Beat the Turtles every time. They built a shopping center where the field used to be. I know exactly where it is.
Oh.
Thanks again.
Lovely to meet you.
Oh. Hey, Zoe, what's up? Something happened. Okay. No, please don't. Don't tell me you took Coastal Road. I had no other choice. There was a road closure, and I knew how much was riding on getting this basket to Miss Buford. My GPS rerouted me this way. Zoe, I didn't say sometimes don't take Coastal Road. I said never take it. I know, I'm so sorry. And I promised myself that I wouldn't bother you and Rowan on your trip either. It's fine. I ended up staying in town, so I'll handle it. Just bring the delivery truck back to the greenhouse. Will do. Sorry, Hannah.
Everything okay?
It's fine. It's just, this is what happens when I don't do things myself. If you want, I can come back and pick you up later after I handle this.
You missed out on seeing your greenhouse? No way. This place is incredible.
Welcome to my sanctuary.
You grew all these?
Mm-hmm.
How's it work?
How much time do you have?
All the time in the world.
Okay. Here, hold this.
All right.
So, every plant needs a designated place. Each one is positively or adversely affected depending on what grows around it. Now, this took months of pre-planning and mounds of research and discipline, but the end result is worth it.
I can definitely see that.
This is the only place on Earth where everything makes sense to me.
How so?
Well, when I was a kid, I spent a lot of time in a boat. But the ocean always scared me. It's too unpredictable. 1 minute, it's peaceful, still as a lake. The next, you're planning for a pop-up storm.
And this place is the exact opposite.
Mm-hmm. I love my greenhouse because at the end of the day, I can always count on it. Like clockwork. I can be certain that if I maintain the temperature, I monitor the humidity, I do just the right amount of watering, everything from my Brussels sprouts to my carrots will thrive, regardless of anything that happens outside. Here. Try this.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is the best carrot I've ever had. Ever.
And here I can grow whatever I want, whenever I want it.
So you find comfort knowing that nothing is left to chance in here. A haven of order in an unpredictable world.
Yeah. You're the first person that really got that. In here, it's as simple as A plus B equals C. Effort leads to success. But out there in the real world, even when I do all the right things to make what I want happen, the equation still remains unresolved. If only life were as simple as growing fruits and vegetables.
Well, in a way, it's more similar than you might think.
What do you mean?
I have this charming little gate in front of my home with yellow roses I've kept in bloom. I'm no expert like you, but I do know every so often I have to pull the weeds, prune the vines for more to grow. If I don't, the rotting leaves and roses will spread and cause the shrubs to die. If you think about it, we're kind of like the garden in God's field, figuratively speaking. There's this verse that basically says, every branch in our life that's not bearing fruit, he cuts off. But every branch that does bear fruit, prunes it, so it can produce even more.
Interesting.
I've grown to learn over the years. God intentionally weeds out the things in our life that are hurting us, even when we don't realize it. Maybe. Necessary.
Never even considered that.
If you don't mind me asking, what's going on between you and your husband?
A few days ago, I never would have guessed we'd be spending a holiday apart, but I guess I should have seen it coming. I really want to have a baby. But the longer it goes and it hasn't happened, Rowan seems less and less interested in me. He's grown distant. He says things like maybe he's not enough for me anymore.
Is it right?
Of course not. It's just, I don't know, I can't explain it, but it's like there's something that we're missing, something I'm missing, and, I guess I figured having a baby would fix that. Sorry, enough about me. It's your turn.
What would you like to know?
I want to hear about your metal detector hobby. How did you get into finding lost things for other people?
Well, a long time ago, I lost something really important to me. So every time I return a lost item and I see the joy in people's eyes, I get a glimpse of what that might feel like.
What did you lose? Hannah, I'm back with the truck. Thanks, Zoe. You're free to go. We can talk about what happened on Monday. Okay, well, we just need to drop this off on the way, and then we can finally make it to the diner.
Great.
I just need to set the sprinkler to go off for a low mist.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes, I
sorry.
got that.
All set.
Great.
So, this street used to have an old baseball field. Wow, what a change. I bet you spent a lot of time here, huh?
Not as much as I would have liked to. Well, I can still see the look on my son's face the day he hit a home run to win the game.
Ooh, a home run.
Yeah.
I bet he was really good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Got a college scholarship and everything. I always thought he was going to go pro, but, well, he also had a gift for writing. Just like his mom.
So, when will you get to see him next?
Unfortunately, that's not really up to me. We're here.
Oh.
Ready to finally get some answers?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Let's do it.
Thank you.
Seat yourself. I'll be with you in a moment.
Great. Perfect.
Great.
Thanks.
Can I start you off with a beverage?
We hear you have some great coffee here.
Could say that.
2 cups, please. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, hang on for just a minute. I'll be right back to take the rest of your order.
How about a toast? No matter what happens next, I am really thankful I met you, Franklin. You know, that landline you called, I kept it just in case my dad might ever try to call.
Why would you need to do something like that?
He left when I was a kid. Haven't seen or heard from him since. That night when he called, thought maybe it was him. I'm really glad it was you instead. I know we just met, but even in the short time I've known you, you've been more like a father figure to me than he ever was. So, cheers to a timely friendship.
Cheers.
Oh, and to the best cup of coffee this side of the Mississippi.
Yes, indeed. Horrible.
Definitely not what I was expecting.
Sorry for the wait. What else can I get for you?
Actually, we're looking for the owner. Could we speak with her?
Yes, you're speaking with her right now. I'm the owner.
Okay, I know this may sound strange, but we have your father's watch.
It was in the sand at Pier Beach.
That's impossible. My father has never even been to the United States, much less Pier Beach.
Are you sure? Here, take a closer look. The watchmaker said your mother had it delivered here.
Okay. You're looking for one of the previous owners? This diner has been bought and sold at least a dozen times over the years. I wish I could be of more help.
Well, not your fault. Thanks anyways.
Yeah.
So that's the end of the road then?
I'm sorry you didn't find the answers you were looking for.
No, I think I did after all.
What do you mean?
Maybe I'm supposed to open my hands and let go of trying to save something that's run its course. Like the conversation we had in the greenhouse. Pruning to weed out the things that aren't good for us. Right? Rowan and I used to be so good together. But if he isn't the right thing for me anymore, then I can be okay on my own.
Hannah, that isn't what I meant.
No, think about it. First, I thought this watch could somehow save my marriage. And then I figured it was leading me to my dad to help me heal that relationship. But this whole journey, this was really about you.
Me?
Yeah, Franklin, I have learned the most important lesson from you. I can determine my own happiness. I don't need anyone or anything else. I've only known you a couple days, but you are the most content person I've ever met. You said it yourself, you could buy just fine on your own.
Hannah, you got it all wrong. I used to live with that mentality, but it destroyed my life. I used to think that self-sufficiency was the key to happiness, but my marriage crumbled. And I don't even speak to my son.
What? Why?
By the time I realized I did everything wrong, too late to get my wife back. She already remarried, and my son moved on. I would give everything to go back and change things when I still had the time.
You gave me advice as if you had everything together.
That was never my intention.
The way you spoke about your wife, how much you missed her, I figured that meant she'd passed away, not that she'd left you. And what about your son? It sounded like you had a great relationship with him. When was the last time you spoke to your son?
It's been over 20 years.
20 years?
He's doing really well. He wouldn't want to see me even if
Are
I
you
tried.
kidding me? I would do anything to get a call from my dad. I just told you I'd keep that landline in case he calls, and you said nothing.
I was trying to be supportive and help you.
Well, the whole lost but found hobby makes a whole lot of sense now. What you're doing is actually trying to make up for your past instead of face it.
I could never, ever make up for my past, Hannah. See, that's the point you're missing. God does the atoning for us. He's the only perfect one you could truly depend on. It's the reason I still have joy. If it wasn't for him, I'd be nothing. Nothing.
So that's your big advice. God's let me down since I was a kid. And I do not see that changing now. You want to help find something truly valuable? Go find your son.
Hannah.
Oh, no. Okay, I get it. Everyone lets you down. There are no exceptions. Thanks. Thanks for the reminder. sure would be nice to have the best cup of coffee this side of the Mississippi right now.
What did you just say? Huh? Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
Oh, no, it's okay. I was just, wishing I had a cup of coffee.
The best cup of coffee this side of the Mississippi.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Thank you.
So, you used to go to my mother's diner then. This is the same recipe, but I haven't heard anyone use that phrase in years.
Wait, your mother?
Yeah. My grandmother's actually the one who coined that phrase for her. She's the reason why we bring my mother's coffee to the church volunteers on Easter.
I know this may sound really random, but I've been looking for your family.
Why?
Isabella, these are empty.
Mom, I told you I would get that.
I am perfectly able to carry a couple of coffee carafes. I used to run a diner, for heaven's sakes.
Mom, this is... Sorry, I didn't get your name.
Oh, Hannah.
Hello, I'm Irene.
Hannah was telling me she's been looking for us.
Oh?
Do you remember a gold watch that your mother bought for your father?
Don't tell me you found it.
On Pier Beach. Wow. I tracked down the watchmaker. He pointed me to your old diner. Oh. And I thought I had hit a dead end when the current owner didn't know how to reach you. And now, here you are. I have some questions about this watch, though. The phone number engraved on the back, it's mine. It's the same one I've had since I was born.
So you must have the same phone number now that my parents had before they died.
I hadn't even thought of something like that. But why have the phone number engraved on the watch?
Well, when my father developed dementia, Mom had the number engraved in case he ever got lost. That way someone could help him find his way home.
The watchmaker said she wanted the watch to symbolize how they had a love as solid as gold.
That sounds like my mother, all right. But it was true. They were married for 57 years.
It's a long time.
They really knew the secret how to make a marriage work.
So what is it?
It's on the watch.
Wait, what do you mean it's on the watch?
Those that put their trust in God will never be disappointed. Romans chapter 10, verse 11.
Wow, this whole time I thought it was my husband's name, Rowan.
Oh.
And our anniversary date, October 11th, on the watch. Why is that verse the secret to making a marriage work?
Well, my parents had to overcome a lot in their lifetime. But that verse represented their consistent anchor through it all.
But even anchors can fail. I would know, my dad's a sailor.
Honey, would you?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. Come with me. If you know sailing, then imagine life as a vast ocean, and we are the sailors on an unpredictable voyage. We set our sails, hoping for smooth waters and sunny skies, but more often than not, we are met with waves of adversity that threaten to swallow us. It's easy to feel disheartened, scared. But there's always a lighthouse. That lighthouse is God, Hannah. That's why they chose that verse.
My dad left when I was a little girl. I begged God to make him stay, and he didn't. My husband Rowan and I have been trying to be parents for years, and because it hasn't happened, my marriage is falling apart. God hasn't been consistent. At least, not for me.
A sailor must keep his gaze fixed on a lighthouse, especially during a storm. It's the only trustworthy thing. If he relies on any other source, he could be pulled further and further out into the ocean, potentially drown, looking for safety in every direction but the one calling him home. Oh, it looks like our service is about to start. We would love for you to join us.
Oh, but I barely had time to get ready this morning.
And I'm wearing old tennis shoes. God doesn't care. Follow the lighthouse, Hannah. That will lead you home.
Jesus dying on the cross is a powerful symbol of how much God the Father loves you. Now, I don't know what you walked in with today. Maybe you're feeling lost, feeling lonely, even abandoned. And I don't know what kind of father that you've had here on earth, but your heavenly Father loves you so much that he paid the ultimate price just to be with you. If you're here today, it's not by coincidence. God's timing is perfect. Now, Easter is a glorious reminder that it's never too late, that anyone in any situation can be redeemed through him.
I say yes to you. I hear you knocking at the door. I open up my heart, say yes to you. I've tasted and I've seen in Jesus, you are all I want. The hand that beckons me to faith is upholding me with perfect strength. You are there every moment. And the voice that calms the raging sea is the voice now singing over me. You are there every moment. You are calling death to life again and reminding me of who I am. You are there every morning.
I say yes to you. I hear you knocking at the door. I open up my heart. Say yes to you. I tasted it, I've seen in Jesus. You are all I want. I say yes to you. I hear you knocking at the door. I open up my heart. Say yes to you.
I tasted and I've seen in Jesus. You are all I want.
Thank you so much, sir.
You are so
This was a
welcome.
life-changing morning.
Glad to hear that. Come anytime. You're
You
welcome.
are well. Rowan. Come back early.
Hannah, I never should have gone without you this weekend. I'm so sorry.
No, I am sorry. I was so consumed with starting a family, I was neglecting the one I already have. You were. Wait, how did you find me out here?
I looked at your location on my phone. Not gonna lie, though, I never expected to find you at a church service.
You and me both.
Wanna take a walk?
Honestly, if it hadn't flooded, I wouldn't be here right now, and I would have missed one of the most important mornings of my life.
Well, I promise I will do whatever it takes to get the greenhouse back to what it was.
Thank you. Okay, your turn. How was your weekend?
Well, let's see. I caused my sister and I to lose every round one game, right? And she made it abundantly clear she wished you were there instead of me. And then my parents challenged me to do a lot of self-reflecting. I realized how much I can't do this thing on my own. When I asked you to marry me, I wanted to build a life together. And we have. But lately, I couldn't understand why the walls were caving in. Last night at my parents' house, I opened the Bible randomly to this passage about building houses of all things. And God knew that would get my attention. As I read it, finally clicked. In architecture, there's always a root cause for the damage. I think the reason we've been struggling is because you and I built our life on the wrong foundation.
Yeah.
I'm done trying to do this thing my way or your way. I want to start over. Hannah Moore, will you build a life with me again? But this time on a new foundation.
Yes, 1,000 times yes. Hey, Irene, Isabella. This is my husband, Rowan.
Hey, so nice to meet you. I'm glad you were able to get your family's watch back.
Actually, about that.
The watch. I talked about it so much, I completely forgot to give it to you. The only thing is, I dropped it in the sand this morning. I'm so sorry. I had a lot of emotions going on.
It's okay. The beach has a funny way of hiding things.
Wait. I know just the person who can find it. Come on. We'll see you guys later. Hey, this is it. I think this is the house. I'll only be a minute.
Sure, yeah, take it down.
Hey, Zoe. I just want to say how truly sorry I am for the way I spoke to you yesterday. And hey, as soon as we have the greenhouse back up and running, first thing I'll do is teach you how to make those orders, okay? All right, happy Easter. Bye. Hi.
I didn't think you'd ever want to see me again.
I need your help.
How in the world did you find me?
Easy. Drove to the end of Country Lane looking for a house with a charming gate and yellow roses. I've lost something I think you can find.
If I have. What are the odds, huh?
And because of it, I got to meet Isabella.
And that is why, my dear, I don't believe in coincidences. No, there's just too much divine orchestration at work to chalk anything up to chance.
I have to say, I'm so thankful Rowan and I hit a breaking point. Without it, we would have been stuck in the same old cycle, or worse. It's wild to think that something so terrifying in the moment can turn into something so beautiful.
I'm so proud of you, Hannah.
Thanks. Franklin, I need to apologize for what I said to you at the diner.
Well, you were right about one thing. I have been a hypocrite when it comes to my son.
No, but it wasn't my place to say that, though.
Well, I'm glad you said it. Very glad. I needed to hear it because this morning I called my son for the first time.
What did he say?
Didn't answer, but I left him a voicemail.
That couldn't have been easy.
The important things in life rarely are. I won't give up.
You know, there's something else I said at the diner that I won't take back.
What's that?
That you've been like a father to me. Thank you. I hope we can remain friends.
I really like that. Oh, we've got some. Ah, there it is.
Here it is, guys! Guys, here it is! Shall we?
We found what you've been looking for!
So excited to be hosting our first ever Easter brunch after church today. So handsome.
Thanks, honey.
I almost forgot. Happy anniversary, my love.
But our anniversary's in October.
Well, I know, but Easter's kind of like our other anniversary now.
Yeah, I guess it is. Happy anniversary.
What time are they coming to pick us up?
Should be here in a minute.
I should probably go finish my hair, huh?
Yeah, well, in the wise words of Irene, God doesn't care about her.
At least pin it back or something. Oh,
Hey.
whoa. I was probably just tired. Either that or you took my breath away with your kiss.
Honestly, you look a little pale. Are you sure you're okay to go to church?
I thought you said God doesn't care what I look like for church. Come on, let's finish getting ready. Honey, I'm fine. I promise. It was probably just...
Maybe you should take one.
I am not going down that road again.
It's been a year since you've taken a test. I don't know, maybe it's time.
Maybe when we get back.
Hey, how about this? I will make you the best cup of coffee this side of Mississippi if you take a test.
Okay, fine. If it'll make you feel better. Besides, a cup of coffee really does sound great.
We're here. Hi. Just dropping off dessert before service. Didn't want to sit in the car.
Wow, these look incredible. Thank you.
Is your non-crisis baking as good as your crisis baking?
It's better. You can just put them in the dish.
Thanks.
Happy Easter. Sorry we're late.
Dad was having a bad hair day.
Oh, no worries. Hi,
Hi.
Happy Easter.
Happy
Good to
Easter.
see you.
All right, well, shall we get going?
I can drive us.
Great. So we'll meet you guys there?
Irene and Isabel are saving a seat.
Oh, fantastic.
Go. Thanks, honey.
You lovers joining us or what?
Oh, wait.
What did the test say?
I forgot to even look.
I can run back in and check.
Let's just enjoy the day. We'll check later. Besides, if we leave now, we'll make the service just in time.
Okay.